Hello, welcome. I'm really glad you joined me today for the HIIT session. The HIIT session today, it is intense, but it's not high impact. So again, you're going to be working really hard, 30 on, 10 off. I'm going to be using a 5 kilogram weight, and I'm going to be using a small band. Again, you can do most of those exercises without it doesn't matter. A few standing up, and then we're on the floor for the next lot. On a bowl of water, enough room to move about in. If you're ready to go, we shall start. Lovely, good. Okay, roll it around for me. Then the other way. Lovely, good. I'm going to get a squat and a lift. Doesn't come to the front, so somewhere in between. Coming out to the side and come to the front. Now give me that leg lift. Feel those obliques already working for you. So little step touch. Lovely, grabbing that air, pulling it back, feel it with the shoulder blades, make that a leg curl. Now point and lift it over. Not quite up over my head, just diagonal out. Again, that core pulled in. Squat it here, squat. Now I'm going to add a kick to this for those hamstrings. Just kick them out. And again, they are going to be used, but not in an explosive action today. The intensity is just going to come with that workout. Lovely, good. Little step out, step in. And well done. Just give it a little shake off. We are going to take that man away for a moment, unless your side's not to slide around, mine does a little bit. I'm going to use that 5 weight, and we're going to go out and then up. 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Here we go. And we start. I am going with that heavier weight just to build the intensity up here and that little lift. Lovely, good. Try and keep that heavy weight if you can. Good work. This time, no step in. I'm going to just lift that leg instead. I'm going to stay with the same leg for intensity. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Up. So no step in. Keep on working with that arm. Now this leg that's stepping out is the leg that's going to work for me again. 3, 2, 1. It's going to stabilise me this time. So I'm down into a lunge position. I'm going to come forward and back. Forward, back. Now my whole body, if you notice here, goes forward and back, but my front leg doesn't change. Good, staying down on that leg. The leg that stepped out with no step in. Now it's stabilising me before it's going to go into a dead leg lift. If for any reason you don't want to do the dead leg lift, you should be fine with that zip and hollow on. You can do me that step out, step in. Otherwise I'm here, my shoulders are back and down. My bottom goes back, then has to push up all the way, right through that glute. Lovely, good. Give me that squeeze. Squeeze it through. Lovely, yeah. Feel strong at the top there. Your zip and hollow is on, so no leaning back. You have to push with that glute, with that hamstring, all the way up. Lovely, good. On to the other side. that glute does feel that it's worked. We had the step out, step in, I've changed sides. So this time, lovely, good. The arm does get the work here with that lift before it comes into a more of a stabilised position. Up. Get low. Use all that space to get down, get up. Lovely, good. Remember on the next one, it's a step out, but no step in. It's a little bit more work. Plyometric move on that leg, stepping out. Step out, step in and up. Here's my core, really working for me here. Lovely, good. Strong with that knee. Comes into the middle. Don't let it lazily go across. Don't feel that you're swinging it. You get the up, you get the lift. Getting down, getting up. Good work. That's the leg that has to work for me, keeping me constant. So I step in, I step out. Just moving it backwards and forwards. Lovely, good. Keep your shoulders over your hips all the time. Good work. A dead leg lift. This time, toe on the other leg. Just on that toe. Drop down. The leg that I've been working all the way through is my leg that's still working for me. Lovely. As you drop down, make sure a nice straight back. Push off. If you want to, you can put it behind if you feel that balance is a little bit better, or out further, but don't put any weight onto that leg. Make sure it's that one straight leg getting you up each time, and I'm really having to squeeze through my glute, through my hamstring to do it. Lovely, good. Are we ready to do it again? So intensity really comes into it, those glutes working for me, plyometric, and then pushing up. Lovely here. Up. Lovely, good. Still intense with that arm, intense with my core, stepping out, but no stepping in, just that knee coming up. Make it a good one. Here we go. Up. Lovely, good. Remember, pushing up nice and strong, into the middle there. Don't let it swing across. Good work. This is the leg that I still want to use, so it's my front one. One's going to keep me stabilised. I drop into my lunge. Then this stabilises me, this front leg and my core. Well, whilst I move that body and that weight forward and back, my shoulders back and down the whole time. Lovely, good. Pushing it back. Lovely, good. Same leg, dead leg lift. Shoulders back and down, core pulled in. Drop it forward and push up. Now if you really think on this, otherwise you just push, try and push for that other leg as well. Just bring yourself up using your back. Your back stabilises here. Upper back stops that shoulder going forward, and then that core helps me to keep nice and steady. That glute, that hamstring, that's what gets me up. Lovely, good. Ready to do the other side. A little plyometric move, then the plyometric, but with no recovery. Here we go. We go out, we come in and up. Lovely, good. So I've stayed with that heavy weight. Core pulled in, up. Up. Lovely, that, but with no step in. Knee comes up to the front, core's pulled in. Stepping out, stepping up and in. Lovely, good. So I do get low, I push my bottom out. I can feel that my back has to do work here to keep me stabilised. Top and lower back, right through the spine there. Keep it good. Drop and get that lift. Lovely. Still that leg that works for me. Bringing my weight forward and back. I'm in that lunge position. I stay in that lunge position. I don't come up. I just travel forward and then back. Lovely. Just keeping that weight over my chest each time. Lovely, good. Last one in this circuit, the dead leg lift. So just up on one toe. I'm ready to lean forward. Straight leg, straight back. Push it up. Lovely, good. You should really feel that glute and that hamstring towards the end there. Don't let that shoulder go down as you go down. Lovely, keep it level with the other shoulder. And good work, well done. We are getting onto the floor here. So I'm going to go get with the mat. I'm bringing my band with me as well to getting on the floor and this heavier weight as well. And I'm going to take a little water break here as well. Good work. Your equipment and you're on the floor. On my first one, I'm just going to put those bands around my ankles for now. Then I've got my legs out. This is going to be an ab exercise, core exercise. I'm going coming up. I'm going to get that lift to the top, down and up. So if you can, stay with that heavy weight. I'm going to roll it down, roll it up. Okay, so roll through the spine. As you come up, sit on those bottom bones, get me that lift. Your knees do not go flat. Lovely. I stay here for my next one. The Russian twist, back in your V, feet on or off the floor. Here we go. Working those obliques. Get me that turn. Good work. Onto my side. Leg lift the whole time. Works to lift it, brings it up, squeeze and down. Lovely. Now you stay absolutely straight. Lovely, good. Leg working for me the whole time. Core, keeping my back off the floor. Lovely, good. Then onto my back here, slightly onto my hip, but this the other hip and shoulder off the floor. And I get that little lift to come around to my trainer. Good work, well done. Grabbing me that weight again. I'm going to roll up, roll down. If you really feel you cannot get the roll up all the way, roll down, do this sit up. Head's always off the floor, knees are always bent, and up. Lovely, good. And then that roll down. Lovely, good. Give me that lift. Sitting right on those bottom bones. I'm not using that weight over my head to roll me back up. See a lot of people doing it, but really they're using momentum instead of the weight. Unless they're doing it really slowly. Lovely, I come back up into my V-sit for my Russian twist. Get that twist through the waist. Remember, feet can be on the floor if you prefer them to be, but do try and be in a V-sit. Do try and stay with that heavy weight, and do try and turn each time. Good work. Arms down, leg lift. Here, hold me the leg lift, squeeze that inner thigh. So you're constant here, you're constant through your core here as well. My obliques working for me on the top half all the time. Lovely. And then we were back. I'm just lying on one hip, one shoulder, underhand there, underneath my head. And a few things are happening here. One is that my heels are coming round, so my glutes are already working for me. And then I get that up to touch just by the edge of my toe there. Lovely, give me that squeeze each time. 3, 2, 1. Good work. I'm going back to that roll up, roll down, or your sit up. Here we go. Roll all the way up. Give me that lift. I was just sitting on those bottom bones. Lovely, good. Down. Just ask yourself at the top there, have you got that lift? Feeling that it's under control? My shoulders do not come up. Get me that lift. Get me that roll. Roll through the spine. Lovely. I stay here for that twist. On or off the floor. Lovely. Really begin to feel that now in my obliques. So obliques are working here to stabilise me. but also give me a little twist as well. And I'm really trying to turn one elbow right behind my body as I get that turn through with that heavy weight. Good. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. I'm onto my other side to do my leg lift. Nice and straight. One leg already up, and squeeze that inside thigh. So do not let the other leg come down at all. That's your constant, that's your anchor. In the thigh squeeze, back down. All the time, my obliques on my top half working for me. Lovely, good. Good work, well done. Back on one hip. Woo, I'll get your balance. Hand underneath your head. Heels, do swing them around by using your obliques. And then get up and touch on the outside of that toe there. Good work. We're ready for our sit-ups again. Sit-ups or roll-ups. Core pulled in definitely all the time. My head forward, my head always forward. Don't put it back down. Come up, get right to the top, get me that lift, and then you roll down. Up and lift. Good work. My second time on this side, third round. Lovely, good. Sitting back with my Russian twist. Lovely, good. Last 2 exercises to be done in this round before we move on to our final round. Good work, well done. Feeling it in those abs, feeling it in those legs. Down on one side, nice and straight. Up and hold. Squeeze, squeeze. So my zip and hollow is on. My obliques here are working, especially when both those legs are up. So really squeeze that inner thigh. Lovely, good. Don't let it drop. Good work. Back on one hip. Get your balance there, get your heels to come round, knees ring opposite direction, and sit up. Lovely, good. So I can really feel it now through those obliques. And good work. I'm taking that band off. I'm swapping it over for a weight behind one knee. It's going to be an inner thigh. It's going to drop out, then drop back in. Just 2 exercises on this one. Not the 4 we've been working with. So here, goes behind the knee. Try and keep with that heavy weight. Across, keep your zip and hollow on. Hands out to the side. I've rocked over onto that hip, but both shoulders are on the floor. Inner thigh. Really feel you're using that inner thigh, but my core is really working for me. Good work, well done. Leave it out. Coming up onto one elbow. Bent knees, squeeze it in and out. This time it's my lower half coming in, whereas before it was my upper half. I can really feel it on my obliques here. Getting that arm down just to my toes at the side. As my legs go out, my core is working for me all of the time. Lovely, good. Give me that little, just that touch. Good work. That weight behind the upper knee. Last 2 exercises. Hands out. Rock onto that hip. Open it out. Squeeze it in for me. Right, good. So here, the intensity comes not from the straight leg lift, but that weight in that bent position there. Core really pulled in because my back is off the floor. So when you think belly button, zip and hollow, it's all helping me keep my back nice and straight and secure. Good work, well done. Taking it off, are we ready for that last exercise? We come up onto our elbow. I'm on my hip here, but on the sort of back part of my hip there, not right on the hip bone. And it's about bringing those legs in and really getting that squeeze over the obliques. That's it, good. Like the core on all these, really important. When we've got our legs out, our top half coming up, keep your back safe with that zip and hollow on. 3, 2, 1, and well done. Good work. I'm taking you off that timer, and we've only got those stretches out to do. So if you have got a band, grab it there. Otherwise, you can just use your arms coming in, and we've got that back of leg stretch. So my other foot's on the floor, you can have it flat, whatever suits you better. If you feel get more of a hip flexor stretch with that leg being out, before it's going to come up and do the hamstring. And then I'm going to bring that leg out to the side. So my hand has already gone out to the side, shoulder height. That goes out to the side also, your hip can go with it, and then you pull it up for that inner thigh, back of thigh stretch, which will feel nice after those last 2 lots of straight leg lift and then the bent leg with the weight on it. Lovely, good. Bend that knee and bring it in, change it over at the top. So I've got that long leg, this leg. Do feel my hip flexors need a little bit of a stretch out, so I'm going to leave that leg straight. Okay, bands in the opposite hand to leg, same hand to leg is out. I've got that hamstring stretch going on. I relax it off a little bit, it goes to the side, and then I pull it up so my hip can come with it, my opposite hip. And then it's coming up towards my hand on the floor. Lovely, feel that inner thigh, back of thigh stretch. Good work, bring it in. I'm going to take that band off. I'm going to reach through for that thigh. And I'm just doing a classic glute stretch. Now do make sure that that knee is bent, but the ankle is also flexed slightly, so I don't roll through the outside. I can get the most out of that glute stretch. Keep the knee out, keep the ankle flexed, and then pushing or pulling that back leg into the front leg. Lovely, good. I'm going to undo that, onto the other side. Reaching it through. Lovely, just feel that you can either push that leg or pull it, whatever works for you, or lift it. Sometimes people prefer to get that lift. Lovely, good. I'm going to hold on to that leg. Leg goes down, I come up. I'm going to come over onto my front, and I'm going to come down into that downward dog, pushing my weight back over my hips. Lovely, good. Really feel that you get that stretch all the way through the legs there. Walk your hands back, You can bend your knees if you want to a little ways, or just keep them straight. Whichever one you do, keep the zip and the hollow on, let your head hang, and then unroll. Really keep that zip and hollow because you've got straight legs all the way up to the top, all the way around, and just give me that little roll around. So that little roll, lovely, good. I'm just going to reach it forward, little concave, through the middle, reach it back up, take that breath in, take that breath out and push down. With that little shake through. Okay, very well done. Give yourself a little clap, really fast and furious, and get that intensity through doing repetitions of those really small little movements, just changing it each time, but same muscle groups each time. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed teaching it to you, and I'll see you again soon. Okay, bye-bye for now.